Now, we're not going to be focusing on Christmas or Thanksgiving or any of these other holidays. Going to be focusing on what is ahead of us. That is two fighters going at it. Welcome to Grand Finals here at the 61st edition of the Vortex. Call sign twitch.tv/Vermilion_series. Yoshimitsu and Eddie, the combatants, B.son and MrFlubbs going at it one more time. MrFlubbs needs 3 wins. B.son needs 6. Let's get on into it at Twilight Conflict.
Round 1. Fight.
Last time MrFlubbs was in a Grand Finals, it was at the 59th edition of the Vortex. Did not go so well from got swept 3-0 by Vesper in the first set and lost the second one in 5. Have to see if you can adjust to the Yoshimitsu quite well. Hey, KDQ Assassin, thank you for joining us. Good gameplay on the ground, and man, B.son having trouble dealing with the cartwheels. And B.son raise drive, gonna get blocked on, but MrFlubbs gonna go ahead and give him the toe poke. There is beauty in simplicity, folks. Beautiful on the sweep. MrFlubbs going to carry it forward. Trying to keep B.son ahead of him with these side steps. Oh, beautiful low parry, and B.son going to take full advantage of that. Carry him over to the wall. That's going to be death. And B.son finally gets himself on the board. One round apiece as we go forward. Oh man, MrFlubbs gonna have a lot of work to do here. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. That back fist to the jaw is going to connect flush. And B.son gonna want to win this one in 4. At least in 4 rounds. You cannot win 4 games to take this tournament, unfortunately. The carryover down to the bottom we go, and MrFlubbs, what a response. How does gold look with that jacket? MrFlubbs can tell you all about it. There will be no perfects had in this round 5. Oh, tried to get fancy with the stances, but B.son is able to follow it up. Oh, man, you're swinging at air. Trying to catch an approach in from B.son, but he's so good at winning that out. MrFlubbs getting quite a bit of damage, however. Good stuff on the follow-ups. And now, situation, okay, quick toe pokes. Just free damage from MrFlubbs. I get a toe poke, and you get absolutely nothing. Throw is broken. Relaxed stance is not going to be an option here for B.son. He's going to have to get the pickup. Got the launcher and the follow-through. MrFlubbs is going to go up by a score of 1-0. It was quite contentious, have to say, but B.son making it happen. Appreciate that from the young man. What in God's name is happening behind me? I mean, the thing is, I know a better version, but I'll just save that for... No, actually, that is good. That is good. I'm just going to say... I'm not going to say it on stream because I am commentating at the moment, but... Okay, wait a second. B.son kind of schmixing him up. Oh, and ever see a KO so good it makes astronomical tip over? Because I just did. My man's felt the full effect of gravity consume his entire being for like 3 whole seconds. Afronomical took a full-on wrestling bump out of a chair. Like, what were you tipping yourself over, bro? Goodness me. So what the? What happened, bro? What happened, bro? Wait, what? Well, sitting down? Okay, yeah, okay. So that's what that was. Yeah, you ain't kidding, bro. Yeah, you have no idea what it's like to commentate with unmedicated ADHD, and you just have a crazy-ass riot happening. I missed the perfect because of this. Dear God in heaven. Yeah, thank you. This is... So, yeah, very good round by B.son. Anyway, we're going to get in round 4. Oh, just do it to him. He wound up and went for it. B.son. Goodness gracious me. MrFlubbs, however, on the warpath back. Have to reset the neutral, and yeah, going to be a quick little... Yeah, just go ahead and pile drive him casually. Whatever. Going to go fly away, and it is 12:32 a.m., and people are just getting... I mean, this is goofy hours. This ain't even goon. This is goofy.
Round 1. Fight.
So now here we go. B.son again garnering a little bit of an advantage. MrFlubbs tried to get cheeky with the somersault, but B.son able to track it down. Pressing a lot of buttons, but not able to garner enough of an advantage. Blocked on the rage drive, but MrFlubbs was far from safe afterwards. And now it's B.son who is up 1-0. This game number 3. 2 games away from a reset. MrFlubbs is not going to want that to happen. Cheeky little kick on the... Oh, my gosh. Look at the Tims. Those ain't Tims. What brand of shoe is that? Is that like Versace? Versace make a shoe? Comment below if Versace makes a shoe. Either way, what I can say is B.son. He don't give a damn. He'll slice it up whichever way. Oh, the name of the leather, it don't matter to him. He's barefoot. What do you think he cares about clothing? Quick little bit of healing. Sweep over to the wall. Oh, there we go. Hop, skip, and a jump. To grandmother's house we go, and MrFlubbs getting a little bit of an advantage, but B.son trying to work his way back in this one. He wants to close this out. Spirit Shield closing it out by a score of 3-0. Give him so much confidence, and maybe make MrFlubbs doubt the game plan a little bit, as we're seeing right now. Indeed, that is the case. B.son going up by a score of 2-1, and we're going to get right back into it. On Twilight Conflict yet again. Just wanting the run back immediately. I'm not seeing exactly where we're... Kind of forgot what question I was asking myself, if I'm being completely... Oh yeah, no, I'm not really seeing what the benefit is of staying on the stage, but maybe I'm just used to Smashers wanting to counterpick everything. That is that's my degeneracy to have to live with, folks. Oh, sitting in block, gets the poke, no 7 golden letters. Okay, gets the uppercut, and Here comes Yoshimitsu yet again. MrFlubbs got denied the gold, so he snatches B.son's chain instead. 2 sets to 1, but MrFlubbs says, you know what, man? It's getting close to 1 a.m. Maybe I want to end this a little bit earlier than you'd like. I'm going to keep on going with this. The combo game coming out here from MrFlubbs. Such a good execution-based player. When he's able to win neutral, he maximizes damage so efficiently. Sweet. Rage drive not coming out. I mean, it came out, but it was certainly not received by MrFlubbs. Beautiful grab. The throw towards the wall, and yeah, actually just kind of doing the spinning luchador arm drag there, and now it's going to be 2 stop. Wow, I actually said stops. Hi. Yeah. Hi, I'm from Smash. Can you tell? Anyway, we're we're going to get even further into this round number 3, and the advantage for B.son becoming that much more clear, especially after you pop him up and get him out. B.son looking for the reset right here and now. Have to win 2 more rounds to do it. Off of the platform we go. And yeah, no, that is that's straight up pavement. Dear God. Maybe not even, but that's asphalt nevertheless. Okay. Missing on some of the kicks. B.son doing a pretty good job of realizing when to block exactly. Realizing what's punishable, and relaxed stance facing the wrong way, however. It was always going to be awkward getting out of that. MrFlubbs trying to negotiate it nevertheless. Quick little uppercut, that's going to be 2-2 as we go to game number 5. And we are, in fact, going to get the rematch. MrFlubbs had every reason to doubt his own offense. And he simply said, no, sir. I think I've been commentating close to 5 hours today. Goodness gracious. Just realizing this. There you go. Picks him up. Starting off this game 5 with a little bit of confidence, the same exact way he was playing in that game number 4. MrFlubbs, very momentum-based player. When he's going downhill, he's going down with rapid speed. That is a boulder you do not want to be standing in front of, and Flubbs going to take round number 1. 2 rounds from taking this whole tournament, but B.son will not go quietly into the night. MrFlubbs saying it ain't night no more, it's early morning. He's getting these scoop ups. And again, the offense, the efficiency, the technique of MrFlubbs certainly not to be reckoned with. A little bit of a door knocker there from B.son, the quick little pokes, and the kick to the calf. We're drawn up at 1. Starting off the round 3. I do say neutral's a conversation. It should be noted that most communication is nonverbal. There we go. Nice little head scissors. Yeah, the pseudo Hurricane Rana, whatever. And the flip in, North Carolina. No. Trying to dash back, but MrFlubbs closing down that space so efficiently. B.son is going to have to make a move if you want to win this one. Oh, and he counted on a mistake. Indeed, he got it. Going to carry him over to the wall, gets the splat, and gets the KO. B.son played that perfectly. And yeah, the emotion present on the face of B.son. seeing it more here. B.son 1 round away from a reset. Is he going to be keeping us here for a few minutes more? MrFlubbs, however. What a great advantage to take early on, but B.son catching him with a quick uppercut. Big hammer fist. Carries him all the way over to the wall. Quick little toe poke. And MrFlubbs getting the sweep. Oh, good crush, however. MrFlubbs gonna take us to round 5. This grand final set's gonna end one way or another. It's just a matter of whether or not we're playing another one after this. He actually just raised the fist. Raise the 5 fingers, and you're done. MrFlubbs, again, getting cheeky with the stances. B.son is going to punish that and comes forward, charging through with the blade. Are we going to see a reset here? B.son, such a good Yoshimitsu. He's proven it time and time again throughout his time in Philadelphia. Gonna have to prove it against one of the best that Philly has had to offer. We've seen MrFlubbs' rise through the ranks. First with Eliza, and now with Eddie. And he just went for it into the midsection. Is that going to be all she wrote for grand finals? Indeed, we are going to another set, and it's a whole new ball game. B.son surviving the offensive torrent that MrFlubbs was providing. And it's Flubbs who gets flooded out. We are going to reset, and the random pick is Jungle Outpost.
What are the characters?
It is Eddie Gordo versus Yoshimitsu for a second time.
So fucking hype. Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Characters ever. I don't know shit about this game. That's the fucking hypest matchup I can think of. Besides like Paul or something. Right?
Yeah, oh no, dude, I love watching Paul. I love watching Paul.
I haven't played Tekken since 3, which is...
Yeah. So, no, I played a lot of 3 and tag tournament. And, yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. That was 8-year-old me just picking Eddie Gordo and rubbing my face against the buttons until something happened. So, yeah, it's controlled chaos is the thing. I mean, you are vulnerable to a lot of stuff, and you make yourself that way, but Eddie right now, continuing forth, gets the chop to the head and puts him down. And it is going to be MrFlubbs who draws first blood in this one. MrFlubbs, who just got put into loser's bracket. None too happy about it. But hey, sometimes you don't get what you want. MrFlubbs trying to see if he can maybe get what he needs. Blocking these until the Spirit Shield. Let's go a block finally. Might have been looking for a button, but it's so hard to deal with out of the corner. Raise drive into relax. Not going to do it. Gets caught, and B.son once again on the board. Opening up the bank account for his for this Grand Finals reset. Ooh. Okay, sitting in block. Oh, missing with the slide. That's going to be punished. That's a big one if you're B.son.
Round 4.
And just a little bit. Oh. Nice grab. And again, just catching it even more and more. B.son, so well adapted to the occasion. It calls for big plays. Big players do them. B.son stepping up to the plate, swinging away. Not with a bat, but with a sword. MrFlubbs is being made to ask questions about the offensive maneuvers that he's employing. Maybe not quite to the effect that he'd like. There was a lot of stuff that MrFlubbs got punished for in that last one. Maybe reaching a little hard, but B.son is making him make mistakes, to his credit. Oh, that's a low parry. That's going to be very well punished, going off of the balcony and down to the stone floor below. Sweep yet again. Carried over to the wall, gets the splat, and eventually the KO. B.son carrying forth as he started out with a boatload of confidence. Slow parried again. MrFlubbs having a hard time dealing with this Yoshimitsu. I mean, B.son has stepped up to the plate at pretty much every single point. MrFlubbs needs to keep up with this pressure. Not doing as good of a job evading the reach of Yoshimitsu as he was prior. Oh, that was punishable, sitting in relaxed stance. Yoshimitsu is just going to straight up use Rage Art? No, okay. That's MrFlubbs, who's going to be more than happy with taking a round victory after what he has been through thus far. Over to the wall. Gets the grab. Head scissors throw. Nicely done. But now he's put up against the wall, and it's just a torrential amount of pressure. Not a whole lot you can do about that. Sidestep, you got to think, would have been covered. And B.son on the cusp of going up with a dominant 2-0 lead here in this one. And Yoshimitsu's such a weird character to really pin down in general, but can do just a little bit of everything. So good at punishing things as well. MrFlubbs has been made to make quite a few errors in this one. Oh my goodness, B.son is going to go up 2-0, and this Eddie has just not been doing a good enough job of keeping out this Yoshimitsu. The pressure that is being applied on get up, in relaxed stance, everything so hard for MrFlubbs to have to deal with. Has just not negotiated it very well. Hasn't put him in nearly enough mix-up situations on the offensive end of things. Just got to get some more of those 50-50 situations and be able to capitalize. We know that MrFlubbs has the ability to execute on offense, but B.son has just simply won the majority of neutral interactions and has gotten more out of it when they're standing on flat ground. Eddie Gordo, however, certainly no slouch in his own right. Blocking the hop kick and getting a punish off of it. B.son maybe feeling himself a little too hard. This is basically B.son's home turf. Likes to counterpick to this stage quite a bit. But Flubbs, so often we see him go to the Infinite Azure for the exact reasoning of, well, just like the Infinites quite a bit, don't you? Probably tired of getting comboed against the wall as well. A lot of hits being blocked. Eventually, B.son's knee is going to give way to a quick little kick there from MrFlubbs. Just conversating, trying to figure things out between the two of them. One has a nice sword, the other has a nice jacket. The jacket wins out. Gonna carry him over to the wall that doesn't exist. Going to break the throw that time. It's an awareness check, and MrFlubbs has gotten a little bit of mileage out of it. No positional advantage to be garnered, but at the very least, you're keeping B.son on his toes. The red glow will go away. And B.son might be taking this one. Indeed, he does. That is a time over, and that is B.son. Taking it to 1 round apiece. Maybe some questions to be asked here from MrFlubbs, though. You can tell that he's playing a little bit of keep away, trying to run the clock out on this particular tournament. Hop kick. There we go. Catching him with the launcher and punishing him heavily for it. About 40% of the bar left, but B.son, the efficiency of the offense, makes them match up about the same. Gets the launcher. Good, efficient offense. That is straight up Yoshimitsu. Gotta love what you're seeing from B.son, and now B.son 1 round away from victory here at the Vortex 61. Will not be by way of a perfect here at the very least. Oh, and finally getting stuff out of relaxed. B.son just sitting a little too close to it and caught the hitbox. Trying to bait out those reactions, or interactions, excuse me, with the healing. Classic B.son. I mean, so good with the head games. Trying to keep MrFlubbs in a certain range. Gets the throw in. Oh, a big boot to keep himself in this one probably, but if Eddie can get off of the ground, that is. One quick little poke, and it's going to be the Rage Art is going to miss due to relaxed stance, and we are going to final round in this game number 3. It is now or never for MrFlubbs. Catching him on the shin. Okay. Quick little jab to the jaw. Why not? Again, sliding in. B.son. He's been doing so good. Bait out these interactions. MrFlubbs catching on with the timing. Not afraid of mixing up where he's going to be. He's tired of respecting B.son's space. You have a sword and I don't. I have to charge in. But is B.son going to be able to clean this up? You only have a little bit of your health bar left to do it. And 9 seconds left. Could MrFlubbs be getting on the board here, trying to run out the clock? B.son's going to have to make a move. But it's Flubbs that closes down the space. Flubbs is going to keep this set going as we go to game number 4. B.son was looking so dominant. But it is not done yet. Going to the Mishima building, stepping into the octagon. For this next one, you got to think that B.son was liking quite a bit of those follow-ups that he was getting off of the wall. It's really easy to get him into that spirit shield if he's not able to roll out of it backwards. Beautiful stuff here from Eddie, and there you go. That's going to be round number 1, going to MrFlubbs. Trying to get himself back into the set. If he can take this thing to a game number 5, I'd be very impressed. Looking for that quick little toe poke. Uppercut. Sending him over to the corner. Perhaps. Not quite. Okay. Oh my. Trying to make quick work of B.son in this one. It's a quick journey to the rooftop. Carrying him over to the wall, and that advantage that maybe B.son thought he was going to get in this arena, not showing quite as much as he would have liked. In fact, going to scoop MrFlubbs over towards the center of the arena, knock him around even more. Kamikaze stance. Like, what are you going to do about it? Into Flea. Rolls out of it. Gets the donkey kick. North Carolina. And the throw to follow up. B.son trying to get on the board, but is MrFlubbs going to allow it? You got him on the wall and the rage drive, and we are going to game number 5. MrFlubbs, I cannot believe you sometimes. What in the world are you meant to do about this guy? You cannot pin him down. You cannot stop him. He was looking absolutely helpless for the first 2 games of this set. And then to follow it up, taking it to game 3, squeaking it out, and then MrFlubbs with a dominant performance in game number 4. Quite the set between these two. It is honestly a shame that one of them has to lose. They are going to play 10 games all together. And B.son just walking all over him, getting quite a bit out of the kamikaze. Missing with the rage drive that time. Well sidestepped by B.son. Going to catch him jumping just a little too high for his liking. And it will be first blood to B.son in this deciding match. And again, with the sweeps, carrying him over to the wall. This is what B.son was looking for when he made this stage pick initially. Is he able to capitalize even further? That's about 45% of the bar off the board. But MrFlubbs is matching and then some. Mixing up the stances. B.son in trouble in this round number 2. Quick little hop in. What a get up. Yeah, you haven't been able to do anything about this. Whirling Dervish. What in the world is happening? Oh my God. The slowdown, the zoom to where you couldn't see anything. I was disoriented, if I'm being completely honest. And MrFlubbs is now 2. As B.son is 1 round away from taking grand finals at long last. He got the reset before in 5 games, and he's going the distance here, but MrFlubbs is going to have something to say about it. He tries to carry him over to the wall. Yeah, I get something off of wall splat too, in case you forgot. And that's a trade that MrFlubbs will take any day. He's 1 hit away. And there it is, the quick little elbow to the midsection. MrFlubbs, he's not going down without a fight. Trying to slow it down. Gaining composure. It is so hard to maintain that in these situations. But B.son could be looking to end it here. Up against the wall. Where do you have to escape to? The answer is nowhere. B.son, good as gold. He's going to take the Vortex 61. And a showing of respect between these two competitors. They have earned it from one another. And they earned it the hard way. Quite frankly, no other way to do it. And at the end of the day, it is the local At the end of the day, they are homies, and at the end of the day, they are helping each other get that much better. Either for when people invade, or when Philly decides to do the invading. B.son and MrFlubbs, 2 points of pride for the scene, taking each other to the limit, but it is B.son who takes it 3-2 in grand finals of the Vortex 61. And folks, I believe that is going to do it from us for us here at the Vortex. It is 1 a.m. We went the distance, and we're glad that you did it with us. So, folks, if you want to throw a little bit of support our way, yeah, go ahead and put the headset on, bro.